Hi, right, Cougars. Mrs. Vanderslice here. I sure miss seeing you in person, but I'm glad to bring you a story for Zoom into Reading Day. This story is about a kid who goes to sleepaway camp for the first time. I'll share with you my little story. I went to sleepaway camp for the first time when I was only 6 years old, and I went with a friend who was also 6, and we had a great time and loved it. Right up until we talked to our moms on the phone. And suddenly we were homesick. And somehow we managed to get our suitcases and sleeping bags and get on a bus that wasn't our bus. And we thought we were going home. And instead, the director of the camp had to go find the bus on the road and pull the bus over and get us off. And he was also very mad. And so it's a memorable story. We did have a good time for the rest of the time at camp, but at first it was a little bit bumpy. So this story is called Postcards from Camp. I am going to share my screen so that you can see the book. And there it is, Postcards from Camp. And on the cover, it says, "Help, it's like a prison here." Its shirt says, "Camp Woodlands Correctional Facility. Save me, the food is yuck." And the end papers have what appears to be a real camp photo. Postcards from Camp. My camp list, M. Stevens. Dear Dad, I know you want me to go to sleepaway camp. I'll go for a tryout, but I know I won't like it. Please check my list. Love, your son. And here is a list of items that someone might be packing to go to camp. Dear camper, the bus leaves promptly at 10:30 a.m. from your designated area at Union Square Park. Please arrive no later than 9:30 a.m. with your luggage. Arrival time at camp is 3 p.m. From the camp director. On the first day Michael went to camp, he sent his father this card. First prize, worst counselor, counselor of bunk 8. Eat veggies, the lost planet. Dear Dad, I hate camp. Come get me, Please. My counselor is an alien and a vegetarian. Your loving son, Michael. Dad writes back. AP flash, just in, hottest weather on record. Weather report, hot, hot, hot. Big heat wave grips city. Hiya, Michael, aren't you the lucky one to be at camp? It's so hot and unpleasant in NYC, everyone is melting. Hope you had a good trip to camp. Sorry you had to take the bus, but I hope the ride was fun. I wish I could have taken you in our car. I hope to get it repaired soon. It's only your first day in camp. Rest assured you will feel better when you make new friends. Write soon, your dad. Michael writes again with a big frog on the front. It says, Rush. They did it. Dad, last night I found a big wet frog in my bed. I got scared and yelled very loud. It wasn't funny, but my bunkmates laughed and laughed. Guess who put the frog in my bed? My bunkmates hate me. I hate them. P.S. I made this card in arts and crafts. Your loving son, Mike. Attention, Mr. Mailman. Please deliver this quickly. It's an emergency. Dad writes back. Latest poll rates Michael's camp. 97.3% of all children love camp. I give this camp a big moo. This place is fit for a dog. Cats too. Good place to pet. It's perfect for penguins, can be a real icebreaker. This place is really hip-oh, nothing less than yummy. Dear Mike, it sounds like you're already making friends pretty quickly. That's great. I met some of my best friends at camp and they remain my best friends to this day. You know my friends Bert and Ray. And by the way, they send their regards. Remember, think positive. Love, your Pop. Michael writes, it's raining cats and dogs outside. I know, I just stepped in a poodle. Dear Dad, it's been raining day and night ever since I got here. Come get me soon. Send me some dry clothes and sneakers. My friend Seymour said last summer it rained every day. I need another raincoat because that's all I wear. The tent roof leaks on our heads. Your very, very wet son, Michael. Dad writes back, the never leaky camp raincoat suit. Communication center with headphones, fold out umbrella in case all systems fail, air pressure gauge, multiple pockets for soda and candy, 2-inch rubber soles, extra batteries, sandwiches only, cooling system and biomedical data, relief valve, your favorite comics pocket, portable pack life support system, protective cap. Dear Michael, don't let a little rain spoil your good time at camp. There are many ways to have fun in the rain. Some helpful ideas. Fish while standing on your bed. Turn your cabin into a terrarium with turtles and frogs and charge admission. Challenge kids in the next bunk to water soccer or touch football in the mud. What fun. Also, a really convenient time to take a shower, no excuses, and wash your clothes while wearing them. Love, your Dad. Michael sends a ransom note. Open at your own risk, hand deliver. Warning, do not contact authorities. Attention, Mr. Stevens. We don't want your son in our bunk. He has halitosis, bad breath, and uses bad language and wears really smelly socks. Come get him real quick. We locked him in the bathroom until you come. His bunkmates in bunk 8. Dad writes back, vote Michael Stevens candidate for your favorite camper. He is hot, he is cool. His best lame excuses. He was never wearing his own clothes. His were always in the laundry. The never changed old t-shirt, the famous never used toothbrush, Ollie's swim trunks under jeans, Stu's socks, Fred's All-Stars, Patty's patch, Jason's jeans, Brady's belt, Hanky, Bud's favorite flannel, and the victory sign. He hasn't showered yet. This cap is on loan. Hey, Michael. Wise guy, that was a pretty convincing ransom note. I'm glad you didn't send it to your mom and scare her half to death. Silly fellow, getting to be just like your dad. But it does make correspondence more fun, yes? Anyhow, it sounds like you are more comfortable in camp these days, and I bet you felt a lot better when the sun came out. Just kidding. Did you pass the swim test? And at what level? Minnow, sunfish, shark, or whale? Keep those cards coming. Love, Dad. P.S. Tuesday is pickup at the camp laundry. So now Michael writes this postcard with a snake and an alligator. Alligator, snapping turtle, piranha, water moccasin, swordfish, shark. I live in Black Frog Lake. Dear Dad, yes, I did pass the swim test. I am a shark, 2nd level. I'm going to take the test again in 2 weeks to make whale. I don't go swimming that much because the water is dark and muddy and you can't see the bottom. And there's green yucky stuff on top. There's lots of snakes, and I swear I saw an alligator or something. No one believes me. I would like to go canoeing with my friend Stu. Your son, Michael. Dad writes back. The terrifying, unbelievable story of Teeth, soon to be a major motion picture. Once, when Mike Stevens was canoeing on Black Frog Lake near his camp, he was attacked by the one and only freshwater shark known to exist. He was able to avert disaster by throwing his smelly sneakers into the shark's mouth. The big fish swam away satisfied with his tasty meal. Hey, Michael, remember to always keep a flashlight with you. If a giant fish swallows you in a single gulp, you will have light to see your way and perhaps set up house like Geppetto from the story of Pinocchio when he is swallowed by a whale. Remember, you always loved the movie. Just trying to be helpful, ha ha. Seriously, please be careful on your canoe trip. Love, Dad. Michael writes back. He shows a map of Camp Woodlands, dining room and theater, bathrooms, campfire, bunk 8, Never Sink River. This is the story of our canoe trip. Michael S. It's inside, fold down. Dear Dad, canoeing is great. We went on the rapids and it was scary. You have to paddle really fast sometimes. Brady was in the third canoe and he fell out because he hit a big rock, but he was okay. He only had a scratch on his knee. Later, we camped and roasted marshmallows and told ghost stories, but they were not that scary and we mostly laughed and laughed, even Jonah, our counselor. We kidded Brady a little. He didn't mind too much. Sometimes camp is really fun. I could stay a little longer next time, maybe. Love, Michael. This is the kind of canoe we were in. We learned to use a compass and orient with a map, too. Believe it or don't, Mike Stevens, expert canoeist, was able to avert accidents by canoeing his Birch Bark canoe unusual distances on dry land. He will not reveal how he accomplished this unprecedented and uncommon feat. Attention, ghost story inside. So Dad has sent him a full ghost story to read with his friends. Chicken fight, red versus blue at the waterfront. Dear Dad, we just finished color war. It lasted 2 days. The whole camp divided into 2 teams, reds and blues. There were so many games like tug of war, swim races, ping pong, spelling bees, make up songs, and lots more. I was in the chicken fight. You had to hop on one leg and bump someone down. It was such fun. You were right, camp isn't that bad. Maybe I could come back next year. Love, your son. Visiting day at Camp Woodlands. Dear Michael, I'll be there early on Saturday to pick you up. I know you'll need some time to say goodbye. It sounds to me like you had a good time all in all and made lots of new friends. Like I thought. Are you sorry to leave early? Before the end of season Big Social, you will have lots of fond memories and time to reflect about what you want to do next summer. Can't wait to see you. Big reward. Wanted. Fred has big ears that stick out. Brady needs a bath and a shower. Jonah B yells and curses too much. Stu never brushes his teeth. Ollie, motor mouth, can't stop talking. Bud snores too loud and talks in his sleep. Dear Fred, Brady, Stu, Ollie, Bud, Jonah, and everyone in bunk 8, I am having fun with my dad, fishing and backpacking. Can't wait to see you next year at camp. I hope you are all coming. Your friend, Michael. P.S. My dad caught the smallest fish I ever saw on a hook. Actual size. The next year, Michael went to camp for the whole summer. And then there's the camp picture again. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed Postcards from Camp. And I am looking forward to seeing you in person on campus. All right. See you later. Bye.